David E. Bowman, Chief Marketing Strategist at Ohlmann Neiman. Today I wanted to take a couple moments to share some information with you about one of my favorite tools for listening to the social web, Social Mention. To get to Social Mention, simply go to the nav bar in the browser of your choice and type in socialmention.com. Very quickly up pops the site. As you can see, it's a very clean, intuitive site. Not a lot going on here, but it also is very, very powerful and easy to use. So a couple of the things that you see here, you've got trends of things taking place all across the social web. That's what people are talking about right now. The ability to create social media alerts that can email you information about topics you're interested in, and real-time buzz widget, which will display search results in real time on other websites, your website or blog perhaps. What I really want to talk about today with Social Mention is its core functionality, which is social search. So let's give you a quick example. Say we wanted to find some information on the Summit Up conference, which is taking place in October in Dayton, Ohio. I would simply type in Summit Up, and I can select from a number of sources. These are categorized by Social Mention. Go through here. Today we're going to pick all and cast a broad net for our first initial search. So I simply hit search, and Social Mention begins aggregating and gathering content from all across the universe, as is stated there on the screen. So just like that, Social Mention has put together for us a number of results for the term Sum It Up. Now, what we may find upon further examination is that some of these are highly relevant, they're about that conference, and others may be unrelated to what we're looking for. So it's always important to sort of look through and scan through the results. Here's something that appears to be different. That appears to be a different conference. Appears to be a photography conference using the name Sum It Up. As you scroll down through, we may find some other things. Sum It Up your own private island. Here's something called the Summit Daily. So what we may want to do then is use the advanced search characteristics and feature of Social Mention to refine our results. So I can go in, and I absolutely know I want Sum It Up in my results, but I don't want Kubota, which was associated with the photography event, and Summit Daily, which was the publication that seemed to be unrelated to our results. We're going to select all and cast a broad net again. There are some limiters you can use down here relative to geography, time frame, how many results per page, etc. Let's go with that and see what kind of results we get this time around. And again, social media, scanning the social web. This time we should get a little smaller of a list, and hopefully we'll be a little more well-refined towards our desired results. Again, takes a little massaging in terms of figuring out what you need to take out and what you want to keep in there so that you've got good relevant data. So we've got 104 mentions. This gives you some great information here right at your fingertips. Up here in the top left are some metrics that are created by Social Mention. You can look through and research how they calculate those things. They're important to look at, but I don't know that I would take them at face value. You may want to create your own metrics. What you might want to look at is what are the changes in those metrics over time. Some other interesting things: average minutes per mention, the last mention, how many unique authors, how many retweets, and then as you scroll down here over on the left side of the screen, you can look at things like sentiment, top keywords, top users, hashtags, and sources. So there are some other interesting things you can do here with Social Mention, and very quickly, a couple things that I like are the ability to subscribe to RSS feed. So you can literally have these results feed to your Google Reader or RSS reader of choice in real time. So as these things appear on the social web, they'll filter into your RSS account, and then you can consume that information when you're ready to read it. Another thing that's great is you can set up email alerts, and even better, you can download these results into CSV file, which you can then turn around and analyze in Excel. That is great for daily, weekly, monthly reporting, where you can pull that data down, begin to slice and dice it, and sort it up in a number of different ways. You can even add your own contextual information to that data in terms of figuring out who your biggest evangelists are, who's out there talking, what are they saying, what's important to people. It's absolutely a wonderful tool, and as you begin to export that into Excel, you can do some really powerful things You can also take that data and then cross-reference that with other sources of information. So you could compare that with other search terms, compare it with, for example, if you were a business, you could see the level of conversation about your specific products, about your competitors, all kinds of interesting things that you can do once you pull that data out of there and structure it a little bit. So some really wonderful things you can do with this site, which again is free. Some of the things that you can listen for are employees, vendors, clients, prospects, peers, thought leaders and experts, friends and family, company leaders, and certainly your competition if you're a business. And some reasons for listening. You can gain some insights, measure performance, uncover problems that may be cropping up out there, develop new products from some of the ideas you'll generate, better understand your customers, certainly, establish some good expectations in terms of what your brand represents, identify opportunities for growth and uncover some meaning out there, and gather a wealth of competitive data. And those are just a few of the things you can do with this tool. Again, this is a free tool, very easy to use, and if you're thinking of exploring social media from a listening perspective, I highly recommend giving social media a look. Thank you very much. My name is David Bowman. I'm the Chief Marketing Strategist again at Ohlmann, Neiman, and it has been my pleasure to take you on this nickel tour of Social Mention.